Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to our live stream. This is a space for English learners, so we'll keep everything simple and easy to understand. My name is Alexa, and I'm so excited to talk with you today.
And I'm Alex. Welcome, everyone. Today, we'll talk about something really interesting: life on the moon. It's a fun way to practice your English while learning something cool. Remember, this is for your English listening and speaking practice, so relax and enjoy.
Imagine living on the moon. There's no air like on Earth, so people would need special suits to breathe. The moon has no trees, water, or animals. It's so quiet there. People would live in buildings with air inside. These buildings could be made strong to protect them from the cold and heat.
That's right, Alexa. The moon is very different from Earth. Days are super hot and nights are freezing cold. It has no weather like rain or snow. People would need machines to make air and water. Growing food would be tricky, too. Maybe we'd have to eat food made in labs. Life on the moon would be very challenging.
Yes, but it's also exciting to think about. On the moon, you weigh less because of lower gravity. That means you could jump really high. Maybe kids on the moon would play games like super high jumping. But life there would also be hard because you can't go outside without a suit.
Exactly, Alexa. People would have to plan everything carefully. If a machine stops working, it could be dangerous. Also, people would have to work together as a team. Life on the moon would teach us to share and solve problems. It would be different, but could help us learn new things for the future.
Living on the moon might also change how we work. People wouldn't drive cars because there are no roads. Instead, they might use small space vehicles or even robots to move things. Everything would need to be planned, and people would always need to stay safe inside.
That's a good point, Alexa. People might spend most of their time inside buildings. These buildings could have areas for sleeping, working, and even exercising. Since there's no weather or day and night like on Earth, people would need clocks to follow a schedule.
Yes, Alex, and exercising would be very important. On the moon, your muscles and bones can get weak because of the low gravity. People might have to use special machines to stay strong. This would be a big part of daily life.
I agree, Alexa. And let's not forget how important food would be. Without farms, people might grow plants in small greenhouses. They would use lights to help the plants grow. Scientists are already trying to figure out how to grow food in space.
That's true, but food would probably be very simple, like small meals or snacks. Fresh fruits and vegetables would be rare. Maybe one day we could find a way to bring seeds to the moon and grow more food there. That would make life a bit easier. Another thing to think about is water. The moon has no lakes or rivers. Scientists think there might be frozen water deep in the moon's surface. If we could melt that ice, it might help people survive. But for now, we'd have to bring water from Earth. And bringing water and supplies from Earth would be expensive. That's why everything on the moon would need to be reused. For example, people might recycle their air and water using special machines. Waste would also need to be managed carefully.
You're right, Alexa. Life on the moon would be all about teamwork and technology. People would need to share resources and solve problems together. It would be hard, but it could also be a chance to build a new kind of community.
Yes, Alex. And what about communication? Talking to people on Earth would take a few seconds because of the distance. It wouldn't feel the same as talking face to face. People on the moon might feel lonely sometimes.
That's true, Alexa. To stay happy, people would need to connect with friends and family through video calls. They might also work on hobbies, play games, or watch movies. Staying positive would be very important.
I agree, Alex, and imagine seeing Earth from the moon. It would look so small and beautiful in the sky. People might feel amazed but also miss the green trees, blue oceans, and fresh air of Earth.
Yes, seeing Earth from the moon would remind us of how special our planet is. It might also inspire people to take better care of it. Living on the moon would show us how much we depend on nature.
That's a great thought, Alex. Life on the moon would also teach us new skills. We'd learn to use technology in new ways and solve problems we never faced before. These lessons could help us on Earth, too.
Absolutely, Alexa. And who knows, life on the moon could be the first step toward exploring other planets. If we can live on the moon, maybe we can one day live on Mars or beyond. It's exciting to think about the future of space exploration.
Yes, Alex, and space exploration could bring people from different countries together. Working on the moon would need cooperation from many nations. It could teach us to work as one world.
I agree. Alexa, life on the moon might sound hard, but it's also full of possibilities. It could help us understand more about science, teamwork, and even ourselves. It's a big dream, but every dream starts small.
That's true, Alex. And even though life on the moon would be very different, people would still find ways to have fun. Maybe they'd create new games or find new ways to celebrate holidays. Life on the moon could be exciting and creative.
I love that idea. Alexa, people would need to find joy in small things, like sharing a good meal or watching the stars. Even in a strange place like the moon, people would still find ways to be happy.
That's right, Alex. And speaking of stars, the sky on the moon would be amazing. There's no atmosphere, so you could see millions of stars clearly. It would be a beautiful sight every night.
Yes, Alexa, the stars would remind people of how big the universe is. Living on the moon would make us feel both small and special at the same time. It's a chance to think about our place in the universe.
Well said, Alex. Living on the moon would be a big challenge, but it's also a big opportunity. It's not just about science, it's about learning, growing, and dreaming big. I think it's a future worth exploring.
I agree, Alexa. And as we dream about life on the moon, let's also remember to take care of our beautiful Earth. It's our home, and we should protect it. Dreams of space can inspire us to make life better here, too.
That's a wonderful way to end this part, Alex. Life on the moon might be far away, but it's fun to think about and a great way to practice English. Thank you to all our listeners for joining us on this adventure.
Yes, thank you. And remember, everyone, keep practicing your English every day. Stay curious, keep learning, and dream big.
You know, Alex, life on the moon would also change how people work. Jobs like farming, construction, and even cooking would all need new tools and methods. It would be a chance to invent and create new solutions for daily life.
That's right, Alexa. People might also need to learn new skills. Everyone living on the moon would have to help with tasks like fixing machines, growing food, or even cleaning. It would be a team effort every day.
Exactly, Alex. And education on the moon would be very different too. Children might study about space, science, and problem solving more than anything else. They would need to learn how to live in such a special environment.
That's true, Alexa. They might also study Earth history to remember where they came from. It's important to keep a connection to Earth, even if we're far away. Education would help keep the link between Earth and the moon strong.
Another thing to think about is art and music. Even on the moon, people would want to paint, sing, or write stories. Art would help them express their feelings and stay connected to their creativity.
That's a great point. Alexa, life on the moon might be hard, but art and music could make it more meaningful. People could even create new kinds of art inspired by the stars, the moon's surface, and the view of Earth.
Yes, Alex, and holidays would also be different. On Earth, we celebrate holidays based on seasons, but the moon has no seasons. People might create new holidays to celebrate milestones, like landing on the moon or growing their first plants.
That sounds wonderful, Alexa. It shows how humans can adapt and make any place feel like home. Even in a place as strange as the moon, we'd find ways to bring joy and celebrate life.
Absolutely, Alex. Living on the moon would be about more than just surviving. It would be about finding new ways to live, grow, and connect with each other. It's a dream that reminds us how amazing humans can be.
I agree, Alexa. And with dreams like this, we also learn to appreciate what we have now, our families, friends, and the beauty of Earth. Thank you to everyone listening today for joining us on this fun and inspiring journey.
We hope you enjoyed today's live stream about life on the moon. Remember, learning English can be fun when you talk about interesting topics. Keep practicing every day.
That's right, Alexa. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more live streams like this. Like, share, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Stay curious, keep learning, and dream big. See you next time.
Thank you, everyone. See you soon. Bye.